Welcome to Rudeman53 Gaming. Although I'm quite uncomfortable asking for assistance, here I am. For the past year, I have noticed that YouTube no longer recommends my channel to others and has even unsubscribed some viewers without their knowledge. If you enjoy my videos and you would like to see more, give them a like. Share them with your friends. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And in some cases, people aren't being notified when I either go live or I put a new video up. In that case, if you click on the bell, you will then be notified when I put a new video up, and you won't miss a thing. One other way to support my channel is to watch some of my older videos. There may be some that you haven't seen that you might enjoy. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the video. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds with the Rudeman. In the last episode, we worked our way up to Devil's Peak, and we stopped here for a rest because there's people around down there with guns, and I don't know whether they're good guys or bad guys. So we're gonna go be a little proactive here and just get our weapon out and see what we're up against.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Alright, come on, let's go see if these guys are good guys or bad guys. Kind of stay behind the rocks here until we find out.
Hey you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Okay.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know. Up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Really? That looks in pretty good shape to me. What's going on, you guys?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Well, got me there. I'm no marauder.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear. But I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Shouldn't you be doing something about that? It's your job to protect the station, isn't it?
Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. And that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
The horns? So, what are you waiting for? Why don't you help me kill these marauders?
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Alright, is that the guy... Is that where the guy told me to go, that I just saved in there? How do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Alright, thank you. Well, so, do we go down and do that, or do we just go out and take these marauders out?
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
Well, I don't know, but marauders are never that tough. Let's go get them. Oh, they're up above as well. And they're coming down. Let's go get them. Oh, God, the girls are already gone. I missed the ramp. Ugly dog, ugly dog. Is that all of them? No, there's more. Let's go up here. What are you doing? What? All right. Would you girls get out of my way? Well, thanks for waiting for me. What's this? Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. During your adventure, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. All right, well, let's take it. We get a perk coming here. Increase our armor. I don't know what that was all about.
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Yeah, it's sealed. How do we talk to Hiram? Anybody see an intercom or something? All right, let's see if there's another way in. The hell is sparking?
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Don't leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
Okay, girls. Let's look around. And then we'll see if there's a... I think he's talking to the Marauders. Is that a camera? That's a camera. He should be seeing us.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Well, all right. I'm all for that. Let's go this way, I guess. Supplies, anybody? What is that? Elite troop armor? I've got plenty of armor, but... And I just repaired it. I think I said that in the last episode. Alright. Wait a minute. Well, that's odd. Environmental controls installation and key card. The new environmental control terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access key card deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably with the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections, because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than that station's last performance review. Okay then. We got the key card for what it's worth. Let's see what it does. Alright, we got bathrooms.
Huh?
Hey, gotta hurt. Go!
French fried that guy just trying to take a shit or something there. Pardon my French. Alright, let's go see what this is. Well, I thought for sure that...
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face the intercom.
Right, gotcha.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
Okay, I need to see the information broker about... let's say nothing.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
The broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
All right, gotcha. How many Marauders broke into the station?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Okay. It doesn't matter what it's in it for me. I need to talk to him, so let's do it. All right, elevator, he said. Elevator. Let's grab that. I'm sure he'll wait for me to do this.
Hell of a job.
Well, how'd the Marauders get in here? Oh, wait a minute. He said he's holding the elevator. I better get on it. Taking all the ammo I can get, I'll tell you that right now. Because I go through a hell of a lot of ammo. Alright. Let's go find that elevator he said he's holding.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get
Gotcha.
ready.
Right. Here we go. You guys need to get your guns out. There's a guy right there. All right. These guys are dumb. Was there just one guy?
Oh!
Nope.
Libations on me, folks.
They look so funny when they burn up. Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? I guess I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God, it's so terrible. They got blown up and burned to death. Oh geez. Oh, I feel so bad. Now, why didn't they loot all this stuff? Seriously, they're up there playing cards. Look, there's a deck of cards out here. And a bracelet. Alright, we'll take that. And, oh, there's more ammo. We'll get the ammo. Okay, which way did we come in? That way. Which way are we supposed to go? Why is it, what does this door do? Well, by golly, it opens. Wish I could pick those up. I don't think we were supposed to go out here. Darn it. Unless there's more bad guys out here I'm supposed to shoot. This is the door I couldn't get in, I think. Alright, onward. That's where we came in. Did we go that way? No. I thought he said he was out of this stuff. Evidently he wasn't. It's still... Maybe he doesn't come down here. Alright, come on. I know I miss a lot of loot, but... Now, who was he shooting at? The second guy was shooting that way. Who was he shooting at? Oh, I didn't mean to take that. We're supposed to go up there somehow. Alright. Well, we must have to go... Oh, there's a stairway. Duh. Probably somebody up here, though. Is it bad, but I kind of enjoy burning them up?
Of them, I think.
What'd you say? What'd she say? I missed that.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Hey, it's Hiram. Hi, Hiram.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Well, she brought me here because I paid her to. And, you're not an easy man to reach.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
Oh, great.
Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Kind of. A little bit. Maybe.
If you did, then you would have had my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion.
Well, so I blew that one, didn't I? I should have just admitted that I knew. All right, so this is a problem. How? So we kicked him off?
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Well, can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to stop transmitting on their end.
Oh, boy. I'll have to talk some sense into him. Where in Stellar Bay?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town.
Ah.
Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Okay. I could just kill them all. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'll see if I can talk some sense into him. How about that?
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
Okay, so you're the info broker. What the hell is that?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free.
Oh, well, there you go.
We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcast.
Okay.
Ask me what you will.
Okay. Let's see here. What can you tell me about Phineas? Because I'm working for a guy I don't know nothing about.
Not much, admittedly.
You must know something.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
Is that a metaphor? I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
All right, can I ask you anything else? Or was that my freebie?
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I'm curious about the MSI and the Iconus. What's the Iconoclast? I'm curious about MSI and the Iconoclast.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
Could use some dirt on Sanjar.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber
Oh, now
Heights.
that's interesting, because we know who caused that. And weren't they partners? Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
Indeed, the information I gather usually is, or it's not worth my time investment, as you can imagine.
Okay, tell me more about Graham.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Yeah, but you'd be wrong.
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation.
And what would that be?
I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left?
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
So you're the glue that brought them together, eh?
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did it fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
All right. Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Tell me about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
How about the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
So the chairman demonetizes. So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back to the fold?
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
So that's why they'll never get back on the board. Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
That's enough.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
No, I just didn't have any more questions. I'd like to secure some information. Would I really? I don't know. Let's see.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
All right, well, he doesn't have anything more to say.
How low you seemingly regard my trade. Sure, you know where to find me if you need me.
Okay, so interesting. Sanjar and Graham were partners. The only way they could, that Sanjar could take over was if the other guys were to, say, disappear. And then Graham gave Raiders the code to go in and disappear them. That sounds kind of interesting. Let's see what's next. Okay, help the broker deal with MSI in the Iconoclast. Sanjar Nandi leads MSI out of Stellar Bay, and Graham, we know this already. Complete the Bolt quest with his name. To Sanjar, complete the quest The Commuter for Graham and start earning the Iconos Trust. Complete the quest Pay for the Printer for Graham to earn the Iconos Trust. You were able to put a stop to the Iconostron's transmissions. So we got to go back and work with these two yahoos, I guess. In the meantime, let's see if we can do Nyoka solid and find her people. So there's nothing to keep us here, I guess. Gotta go back down the elevator. Whee! How the hell do we get out of here? How do we get in here? Seriously, we came in this way, didn't we? Here's the elevator. Somebody asked me why I was playing a girl in this. My character's female. And the answer is pretty simple. It's not beyond me to play females in games. World of Warcraft, I played probably more females than I did males, because males are so damn ugly in that game. Unbelievably ugly. And Final Fantasy, the same thing. But in this case, it was a total accident. I actually didn't realize when I started the character that it was female. I just was in a hurry. And by the time I got into the game, it was too late. I just kept the character, so... Oh, that's the 3 C's. Hi, guys. Do I even talk to him now?
Only good Marauder is a dead or dying one. Slick working there.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Alrighty then. We're going to head down and see if we can find Nyoka's dead friends. But we're going to rest here for a while before we do that. And I'll see you again in the next episode, hopefully. Ta-ta for now.